So I'm joined by my usual partner in crime as we go right in for grand finals. Why are you here?
My mom and dad, basically.
Good night, everybody.
All right, so we got WaDi Rob versus Dabuz grand finals. What's up, guys? Fang happened in the mic at the very last moment.
And this time, WaDi immediately opting for his Rob despite such impressive play against Raptor with his Mewtwo.
The thing is, many Mewtwo aficionados would agree that Mewtwo doesn't particularly lose that badly against Rosa, or at least lose at all. Some would either agree it's even, or maybe even a Mewtwo's advantage. At least that's maybe my perspective on the matchup is dated, but that's what I've heard throughout the course of history.
So from what we were able to see in winners finals, where these two managed to duke it out, WaDi wasn't losing particularly badly with his Mewtwo, but he went to his Rob and he felt that this was the path to go for this matchup, and things were looking a lot more promising for him. But Dabuz was able to take things out on top, put WaDi in the situation where he needed to claw his way right back to him, and now it's a matter of seeing if WaDi can reset the bracket, make a statement on Dabuz, or if this Rob is just as much of a no-show as the Mewtwo was.
WaDi's Rob is nothing to sneeze at. I'd argue that he's probably the best Rob in the game right now, honestly. Just how he just keeps walling out with these projectiles so intelligently, and right now the match is looking relatively even. Dabuz, I like those gravity pulls. It pretty much invalidates the gyro almost completely, which is one of the staples of Rob's setups, tools, and just good walling out projectiles. Yeah,
even when Rosalina isn't able to make use of the gyro herself, just pulling it away from WaDi, forcing him to have to go out of his way to utilize his own tool, it just shows how well Dabuz is able to manipulate the spacing of this match. But WaDi taking first blood in grand finals with a nicely spaced up air.
Dabuz sitting up straight, he knows that he's going to have to be in the game for this one. No sleeping at the wheel as the recently number 41 on the PGR against, whoa, that looked beautiful.
Oh, that looks gross.
That was beautiful.
It's like the 4th or 5th time we've seen that so far
That's
tonight.
the 4th of July right there.
No, nuh-uh.
Sakurai, I like those particles, but they don't look too good when they bent. It's just like, it's looking like Star Wars out here, Hangman, honestly.
It's looking like the special effects before they load up the computer.
Just the pure look of disgust on your face right now.
I said it once, and that's my final comment on the subject. When that fully charged laser gets bent around thanks to gravitational pull, it's yucky. But in WaDi's defense, the lasers are forcing Dabuz to move himself back a little bit. He's being forced to respect the laser as an option, and WaDi's doing a fine job of being able to at least push Dabuz's position backwards.
Now, as a mainly defensive player himself, Dabuz is kind of being given the runaround right now by WaDi as he is showing this wall of... Oh, okay.
Even Dabuz looked more disgusted than anyone in the venue right now. That was a terrible recovery angle, and it's going to allow WaDi to sit with the first game.
Recovery machine broke. What the hell was that? Seriously.
That was a bad angle, and it's going to be
a bangle.
That's going to be bringing us over to Game 2 on Final Destination.
FD. I wonder why Dabuz opted for this pick, honestly. Doesn't Rosa excel a bit more with platforms?
She likes platforms, but I think the idea is to keep all of that extra space away from WaDi.
There's a cute little footstool right there. I'm liking WaDi's recovery options with Rob. Rob is susceptible to a lot of damage when he's recovering since he moves so slowly. However, these thrusters are really aiding in his little tiny baby movements from the left to the right, and I think it's keeping Dabuz on his toes as he's not able to get his up air strings as easily. However, as I say that, Rob, being the big boy he is getting juggled quite a bit.
That's the thing with Final Destination, because there's nothing else but this main platform. A lot of contesting on the base, it ends up devolving to a juggle state. And with a character as proficient with juggling as Rosalina and Luma, especially on a wide target like WaDi, on WaDi's Rob, it's...
The beat boop right there is going to take out that first stock right there. WaDi's Rob is looking honestly very clean right now against this the Civil War champion.
It's worth noting that Rob is also a character that can juggle fairly well, or at the very least makes use of keeping his opponent in the air. However, a lot of his projectile game gets neutered because of this state, so that could be why the FD pick was chosen. Either way, WaDi looking on fire right now, having a stock lead over Dabuz, the game lead over Dabuz.
I wonder if we've learned one thing from the curse of the locals is that Dabuz is not. He might be down right now, but he's definitely not out. This man, has this man not dropped a single local?
He has not lost an event in New York.
That's crazy.
Anything that he's attended, he has won. Now, he's had Grand Finals, reset on him before. WaDi's looking to make that happen again.
Yeah, I remember the most recent one, I believe, was Vinny.
Yep, Vinny's done it twice.
Yes.
And those are the only 2 times that it's happened.
That's pretty wild, honestly.
But Vinny not in New York, not this weekend. He's out in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Did everybody decide to just go to the Bumblebee convention today? Because we got black and yellow all over right now. Looking like the B movie.
Oh. It's funny. It's been a long time since we've seen a yellow and black Rob here on Long Island. I kind of miss it, but I mean,
I don't miss it at all, Hangman. I really don't.
I'm just saying, man, someone putting some talent behind the beep boop bot.
Someone did.
Did.
No more.
Was.
Now he means Bayo.
Rip.
Rip the boy.
But, we ain't talking about that. We're talking about a Rob that's managed some success with this character. We're talking about WaDi.
Is this going to be it?
Not yet. Excellent air dodges from Rosalina, keeping her ever alive, but sitting at 93%. Wow. WaDi doesn't have that much, though. If Dabuz is able to extend this juggle state more, or
this could be a
even more, just push that offstage advantage.
Just smothered him. That's what you have to do against Rob, though, honestly. You have to smother him off stage as much as you can. His recovery is incredibly vulnerable. No matter how many times WaDi revs up those thrusters, he's going to be eating a lot of damage, especially off stage. And that is exactly the opening Dabuz needed. Completely expected of a player of his caliber.
And for Game 3, we're going to be seeing ourselves move into Battlefield, an incredibly volatile stage between these 2 characters, with Rob making excellent usage of the platform to extend the lethality of his combos, where Rosalina is able to set up such an amazing wall. The defensive prowess of this character is highlighted ever more by the presence of those triplats, and the fact that it's such a wide blast zone and ceiling, it's going to be a bit till we see some character deaths.
Now, speaking of character deaths, WaDi just completely blew Luma's spot up right there as he just attacked with a flurry of aerials and that forward smash right at the end, looking like Ally's LASIK eye surgery.
But right now, Lumas are the least of WaDi's worries. He's targeting the main subject. He wants that Rosalina, and he wants it within his little clamp hands.
Clamp hands.
I don't even know what to call it. I've never really actually took the time. They don't, though. They've got, like, felt at the end of them.
The thing is, they were designed for the Gyromite games, weren't they?
Yeah. That's why he's got the gyro. The thing is that he's not grabbing much else.
Now, he is the robotic operating buddy, so let's see if he's friend or foe to WaDi right now. I'm liking this, though. He's not rushing in too aggressively. He's kind of zoning out midway through his approach, and it's kind of throwing Dabuz for a loop here because he doesn't know what approach option to anticipate.
He's further denying the space that Dabuz can occupy and control with Luma, and I really like that because once you limit those options, it's just less you have to worry about, and you can focus on playing your own game, which is playing things patient but with a powerful punch behind them.
Now, you do that wavery recovery with Rob by just mashing, like, up B, right? You kind of start it and stop it, so that way Rob doesn't, like, exert all his juice right away, because he does have that gas mechanic where he could burn out.
The fuel behind him is measured by how long he's off stage, but also the use of it through nair, up air, back air, down air, and his up B.
Now that high ceiling being WaDi's own undoing there, that was a clean-ass grab combo right there. That was ridiculous. That jab into grab, that looked like Luma kind of reversed the hit inward. That was wild. But yeah, WaDi not killing with that the up air just yet.
And we see once again this reverse jab one allowing Dabuz to reset into a more traditional combo. And the quick fall out of that back air, I feel, is what's really helping WaDi's recovery, not just the quick movement from the back air itself.
And we're seeing such a reversal right now. It seems that WaDi's grown to fear Dabuz's space control. Now, will that be it? No, not quite. Not even the platform. It's the high ceiling on Battlefield. And WaDi, this was WaDi's counter pick, I think. So, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's working out for him, but right now he's going to eat that clean forward smash. And that's going to take a clean Game 3 right there. Dabuz now on the tournament point right now. WaDi getting a little stretch. He's like, all right.
He's got to figure out what he's got to do to see if he could reset this bracket. It's within the realm of possibilities, but Dabuz is looking for the clean shutout This man wants to catch his Z's if he's looking to repeat his performance tomorrow.
Yeah, seriously. Everyone rest up because big day. Us too. We got to rest up, man.
Yeah.
Big day tomorrow. B-dubs after this.
Word.
Yes. I just said B-dubs. Anyway, hopping into the FD. I still think this values Rosa just with the space. I think it's just the whole matchup in general, honestly. Rosa can control so much space, and Dabuz seems to have found his groove with these up airs as WaDi just can't get out. It's like a fish struggling to get out of a net, like Finding Nemo. You can't swim down to get out of this one.
Right now, WaDi looking like he's channeling his character main because he's seeming to run out of a little bit of fuel himself. The spacing on these projectiles is lacking compared to what we were previously seeing this evening, and Dabuz having a ton of steam behind him. Now, with a lack of a Luma, this could be the opportunity that WaDi needs, but I don't know. He's eating a lot of these raw up smashes, and it's just a lot of damage he can't afford to be taking with how high the stakes are right now.
Now, I know that the Rob is kind of like a comfort pick, similar to another individual that we know. I think the Mewtwo just would have worked better. Mewtwo's Shadow Claw really allows for some efficient spacing options, and he could have definitely moved around. Like, yeah, he'd still be a huge target to hit, but I feel like Mewtwo is just far more mobile, and he can navigate around Luma a bit more efficiently than Rob can. As you can see, the projectile game is only lasting so long, and it's just not working out for WaDi at all.
We see he's able to constantly remove the threat of Luma, and with a quick throw, he is able to manage to get this stock, and he just needs to defend his own as well as he can, but shield poking from Luma is going to make things a little bit more difficult, especially now sitting at 145, where the threat of any smash attack could mean disaster. But he's got a little bit more time on his life now, and it's quickly gone thanks to that.
Time is up. Tick-tock. Dabuz looking kind of disgusted with this play right now. Maybe he's not too happy. Those lips are certainly a puckering right now.
No, yeah, he hasn't been. He's been quite emotive this evening.
Yeah, I love how emotive he is, though. It's so great. It tells such a story with his play. He really wears his heart on his sleeve, I feel. WaDi just always has the I'm concentrated face.
Yeah, he's determined. Look how close this man is to resetting a Grand Finals bracket.
He's looking to bring in the new season.
Dabuz.
Yeah, he's looking to bring in the new season with a bang. Dude, the rankings aren't even done yet. We don't know how good Dabuz is. Just gotta chill, WaDi.
4.
He's 4? You think he's gonna be 4?
It's 4.
It's 4?
That's what I'm feeling.
Conformed?
No confirm.
Conformed. Read the Prophet.
Maybe.
Now, I like these get-up options from WaDi. However, Dabuz just seems to be shifting in and outward to try to get... Oh, is that... Okay, could have been.
That's not going to be it. We see excellent DI from WaDi. He is making sure that this does not end in such a anticlimactic fashion.
The thing is, when he does get down, he still needs to... Like, after you fight the one battle of getting juggled into oblivion, you also have to fight... Oh, okay. All right.
That's going to do it.
You have to fight the additional battle of winning neutral, and against a player of Dabuz's caliber, those are two... It can feel like an individual little baby set in its own to play. Like you're playing 2 separate sets, basically.